today I'm going to show you 5 breakfast ideas that take only minutes to make while also keeping you really inspired to jumpstart your day. So let's get started with our first idea. It's a colorful yogurt toast that's a little different than the ones you've been seeing on TikTok. It's a lot easier and super simple. I'll start by slicing and toasting a thick slice of bread. If you guys have been watching my vlog channel, I've been really into baking bread lately, and this is my latest creation, a honey wheat bread that Cece wanted to test how soft it is, so hence this haul. You of course could use whatever bread you'd like. I just recommend something that is thick and soft, like a brioche even. And on top of the toast, I'll just add some plain Greek yogurt, which provides us with a creamy base for our toast and some good protein. Just give your Greek yogurt some luscious strokes. Then just a nice spreading of jam. I'm using a combination of apricot and raspberries here because when you're waking up in the morning and can't decide which flavor you want, why not both? If you want to add a little extra fiber or nutrients to your toast, you can always sprinkle a little bit of nuts or chia seeds on top, but that's totally optional. It's creamy and balanced with just the right amount of sweetness to start your day. Now let's go for something savory. We love making the kids breakfast quesadillas in the morning, but it can be a little bit messy. So I've discovered a hack to make everything stick, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start by cracking 2 eggs into a bowl, and then I'll season it with some salt and pepper. I'll mix it up really well, and then we'll just set it aside. Now, because I always love sneaking veggies into our breakfast, I'm gonna start by sauteing our spinach. So in my pan on medium heat, I'll just cook the spinach down and spread it out. A handful of spinach usually wilts down to nothing, so you can use as much or as little as you'd like. Alternatively, you can always add ham or bacon instead of spinach too. I'll add some olive oil, our eggs, and a tiny little sprinkling of cheese. And once it starts to set at the bottom, I'll just give it a few scrapes to help scramble it a little bit. This is my hack. The egg is gonna act as the glue to stick to the tortilla so you don't have any messy pieces of scrambled egg falling out of your quesadilla. Just let it set for a quick second, then flip the tortilla over to finish cooking. We'll add another sprinkling of cheese and fold the tortilla to brown on each side to melt the cheese. If you guys want to learn how to make your own tortillas for the breakfast quesadillas, check out my latest video on how to make tortillas with only 4 ingredients. That was pretty easy, right? So I like cutting my quesadilla into quarters. Look at that beautiful cheese pool. To serve this, I like adding a little dollop of ready-made guacamole and some pico de gallo for freshness. This quesadilla was so easy to make, it would be really great for lunch or my favorite, breakfast for dinner too. So let's say you're craving something sweet but also healthy in the morning. I have the perfect thing for you, a chocolate banana chia pudding. The great thing about this is that you can prep a nice batch ahead of time and enjoy it throughout the week, up to 5 days. So to a large bowl, I'm gonna mash up a fairly spotty and ripe banana. This is a great way to use up a spotty banana that's not banana bread. Half a cup of chia seeds and 2 cups of milk of your choice. I like using coconut milk because I think it pairs really well with the banana flavor, but you can use whatever you have on hand. To flavor it up, I'll add some vanilla extract and maple syrup and a sprinkling of salt to balance everything out. Give it a good mix with your spoon. So you can let it soak for about 30 minutes until it turns into this gel-like consistency, or you can prep it ahead of time at night and put it in the fridge so it's nice and chilled for you to enjoy in the morning. Now to serve, I just like transferring some of the chia pudding into a cup, and then I add a dollop of yogurt to make it extra creamy, some more bananas, and then I like to add some chocolate granola to give it texture and that kick of chocolate that you're looking for. You could also use whatever toppings you'd like on here, nuts, seeds, whatever you have available. Tastes just like a banana pudding pie, except healthier and a lot easier to make too. Alright, so a poached egg in the morning can seem a little intimidating to people, but I've discovered the easiest way that you can get a poached egg too without straining the egg whites or even creating that crazy whirlpool. I like mine best on an avocado toast, so let's do this. We'll start by boiling our water, and I fill the pot up to about 2 inches up the sides and I add a splash of vinegar. I'll let it come to a boil. You want it to be a semi-rolling boil because once you add the egg, it'll die down a bit. Crack your egg on a flat surface and at the same level as the pot, drop it in. So as you can see, the rolling boil kind of helped the egg whites wrap around the yolk. And if you don't see it doing that, a good old spatula to help it along will be just fine. Let it go back to a small boil for about 2.5 minutes for a perfectly runny poached egg. If you want it a little bit more firm, just go ahead and cook it another minute longer. Once it's ready, I'll just scoop the egg out with a slotted spoon and let it air dry. In the meantime, I'll prep my avocado toast. I'm just gonna smash the avocado right onto my toast, sprinkle it with some salt and lemon juice. I'm gonna add the poached egg on top, finish it off with everything bagel seasoning and some chili flakes. And this is my perfect breakfast that I have pretty often. Well, let me show you the inside. It's so satisfying and easy with a nice cup of coffee. I know you can poach this egg. Now, if you're looking for that comforting bowl of oatmeal in the morning, I have just the one. A sunny and bright blueberry lemon oatmeal that's sure to put you in a good mood immediately. So in my saucepan, I'm gonna add half a cup of rolled oats called old-fashioned oats. It takes a little longer to cook than quick oats, but you can always swap it out. Then for the liquid, I like my oatmeal a little bit creamier, so I do a combination of milk and water, a 2-to-1 ratio of liquid to oatmeal. And then to sweeten it up, I like using brown sugar because it adds that hint of molasses, vanilla extract, just a pinch of salt, and then our frozen blueberries. I'll bring everything to a boil and let it cook for about 5 minutes until the liquid has fully absorbed, and then I'll add my lemon zest for a burst of freshness. Lemon really provides it that burst of freshness without making it too sour. To serve, it's great as is like this, but I like to add some chopped pecans, fresh blueberries or bananas, and then some coconut flakes. Play around with some different flavors and textures and see what you like best. And if you guys want to get another breakfast idea, I recently made a perfectly fluffy pancake video that you definitely should check out too. Okay guys, those were my breakfast ideas for the week. Let me know which one you try and don't forget to tag me and give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more delicious ideas to keep your week going.